Oh yeah. So basically everything in here, I've got the parent charge pipe all ready. That's gonna have to get undone. Obviously take off the cover, remove the intercooler first. A couple other small things here on the side that I'm gonna get to. This is gonna be cool to get these mods in here today. Obviously this can all come down, which will be fun. I've never done that before. So I'm gonna have to like watch some YouTube videos myself and just run down through it real quick, figure it all out. Then take my time. My buddy Adam's on his way, like I said, he'll be here soon. So I'm just gonna take my time, do this, and I'm stoked. I really wanna just get more power in this car. These things are like Legos. I was talking to somebody the other day and just about Subarus in general and how they're like Legos, guys, straight up. You can just keep adding and adding and adding so many different parts, and each one's gonna be unique to the individual who builds it. Even though they're all the base, they're all starting from the same thing. All right, we started with the driver's side. Slid that out. Pretty sweet. I think we're gonna do one side at a time. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna play around with it. There's two 10 mils holding it on. So there's one right down there. And then the other one is a little tricky to get to. You have to move this foam out of the way. I think I've seen some people cut it, but I'm not going to. It's real hard to see on camera. Hold on. It's like straight down in there. Driver's side, just straight through here for that tricky one behind the foam. Just kind of push it aside with your extension and you'll get right to it. Actually, I just noticed right down in there is the third one. That's the center. So there's two on the outside and one in the center for the lower TGV. I'm trying a little trick here. Taking some of the sticky part of the Noiko, putting it in here because I don't have a magnetic socket. And I'm going to pull out the center one because I don't want to drop it. I'm just kind of scared. There's the center one. Okay, next, me and Adam are just going to pull this up. Whew. There it is, the lower one. The fins. And this other gasket is still on there, so I'm going to have to go pull that off real quick. Just want to give you all a heads up. So if you look right here, there's a clip here you can undo, and that'll give you more room to grab it. We're doing the lower TGV, which is harder on the passenger side, and the uppers are easier on the driver's side. It's reversed. It's actually more involved than the driver's side for the lower TGV. Getting stuff is kind of tight. We're going to end up removing this. So just this hose comes off here, and then we have these two.
You want to unplug this bad boy too?
Yeah, you're going to unplug that, and then we have two 10 millimeters. And sliding this whole assembly out of the way, we'll let these hoses kind of push back, and then we can get down in there to get that final bolt for the bottom TGV. So we just moved this out of the way. We didn't unclip it. There's another clip back there. I just want to show you this. So there's foam right here. There is also foam, and it's covering the bolt. So you're going to pick it up and kind of push it back. And there's your bolt under the foam. Right down there. That's the last one. Adam's lift this up. And this is loose. Oh, that one's way easier than the driver's side. Let me grab this. There it is. Whoa. That's it. Let's go inside. Look at everything. Real quick, this is why we replaced the TGVs. You have these flaps here, and that's how much of airflow you're blocking. Yes, they open and close with the little butterfly valve, and maybe you don't lose that much power, but with the lowers having the fins here, you're blocking that, blocking this here. So the new ones just straight flow all the way through, and it's ported smoothly. So you can line these up to figure out which is the right one. Just one of them is squared off, or it has a little kink in it. Different. Harold. This one. The lower one's squared off on the passenger side. The driver's side is round on the bottom. See over here? So yeah, I'm gonna line up these gaskets real quick and then we'll run back out. Lower gaskets are in, just be sure you put them in the same direction you took them out. and then the top ones are in here. So just real easy, slide it out and throw it on. Pitch stop mount is super easy. We're gonna get to that. And we're just unplugging the EGR on this one. So you'll unplug it, be good to go. Plug my pump back in. I took out my fan on this side so we had extra room, and the charge pipe completely, which really makes a big difference. You get plenty of room and you're not gonna be knocking stuff around. I mean, this is a super easy job, especially if you have two people. Lifting the manifold up is not a problem. Just way easier to deal with. This foam piece here kind of gets in the way. But yeah, that's it, guys. We're stoked. Probably gonna take us another hour to put it all back together, taking our time. And then the Grimspeed thing, I'm probably gonna go to lunch and then come back. I feel like the top mount is gonna take me an hour and a half. I don't know. You guys can tell me. Probably 2 hours. Probably 2 hours to do the top mount. Take my time because you have to remove this completely as well. This whole top piece, and put on the Grimspeed version here that fits smooth with it, their top mount. So I got to do all that. So yeah, that's what's happening, guys. And then maybe once I get the tune on, we'll go for a drive this afternoon. See how it all goes. So yeah, stoked. P&L upper and lower TGV deletes. So for the TGV pigtails, I'm going to use foam tape and then completely encase it in electrical tape just to make sure it's safe. It's watertight. Okay, I have it set to 15 pounds for the lower TGV bolts. Kind of did some Google searches and that's the only thing that we could find. And that's the only way we'll know if it's right, soon enough. So next you torque these down. I'm using this digital torque wrench, 6.9 pounds, but they say 6 to 7 pounds. You are going into plastic, so you gotta just be careful. So the top ones are 6 to 7 pounds. The pressure. And that's it. And then double check them all. Okay, y'all, something to point out. I ordered this STI Group N pitch stop mount, and long and behold, when I pull out my 2018 WRX one, it is identical part numbers, just completely identical, and I can show you that, guys. And there, PA66 GF50 on the new one. GF50 P866, same thing. So they must already come with them. So that was a waste of money, a waste of time. Okay guys, we literally spent a good portion of the day getting everything set. But we're all tidied up here. Parent charge pipe is on with the Grimspeed. Yeah, we're stoked. And the upper and lower TGVs are in. So I'm gonna load up my Mikey body tune and just pray. Hope it works. I'm driving around with this new tune I put in my car. It's a Mikey body tune. This is just the base tune from him. So basically, like, I'm running, I think 15 PSI right now. So you're gonna hear like a whistle, and that's the new airflow is like really, really bumping. Let's see here. Yeah, so the airflow in general is just more present. I don't even need an intake to buy an intake anymore. Yeah, the tune is real mild right now, which is expected for a bass tune. I'm not going over 15 PSI. And I'm sure as I do some logs and send this back to Mikey, he'll give me back up to 22, hopefully. The weather stays nice. Last couple pulls. my place here. Call it a day. The airflow is definitely better. Definitely improved. Sounds like I have a freaking Cobb intake on there again. I don't. So cool, guys. Thanks for joining. Peace out, guys. Have a good Saturday night.